So she finds this guy, and she loves this dude, absolutely loves this guy, right? She should be very proud of him. She should be very proud of who he is, but she absolutely refuses to tell her mom and dad the truth about his past, and he's a little embarrassed about it. So if you have something going on in your life and you want to share it with The Bert Show, hit us up at thebertshow.com. Mo's got the email.
Do you think you all have time to give me some last-minute advice or opinions? Yeah, I got to answer. That's a question.
Oh, I thought it was rhetorical, my bad.
Yeah,
I didn't even hear it. What was the question?
Wow.
I was already thinking about the next thing we're doing. You know me, man. Living in the moment, Mo.
Yep,
That's what I do.
Do you think you all have time to give me some last-minute advice or opinions?
Yes.
Yes, we got at least 6 minutes.
You got some time? Okay. I could really use them.
Okay.
My girl and I have been together for about 6 months. I'm an open book with her. She knows all the good, the bad, the ugly of my life. What I love about her is that she accepts me for me and can look past my previous mistakes. A lot of girls can't look past the mistakes of my past. About 6 years ago, I was locked up for about 6 months for selling things I shouldn't have been selling. I know, I effed up. I've come to terms with it and forgiven myself. It was also so many years ago, and I served my time. I don't feel like I need to carry any shame or things I've grown past. My girl has felt the same way, or so I thought. Her parents are coming to visit this weekend. I'll be meeting them for the first time. She asked me very specifically not to mention or bring up in conversation my past. She doesn't want her parents to know how to ever know that I've been locked up. If I've come to terms with it, should I be okay with someone else making me hide my past? I mean, I love her. I don't want her to be ashamed of me, and I do want her parents to like me. But I also don't want to pretend I am, or that I am something that isn't the real truth. I might not have brought it up to them at all, but now that I know she wants to hide parts of me.
That's the rub.
I almost just want to tell them anyway. If you accept me, then you have to accept all of me. Thoughts?
Yeah, no. You guys want to get in on this 1-855-BERT show? It's the first time they're meeting. Yeah, this information doesn't need to be disclosed on this very first meeting.
Agreed. And I think he felt the same way, but it's the fact that his girlfriend went out of her way and made sure to let him know, I don't want my parents knowing this about you, so don't mention it. One, I don't think he would have mentioned it anyway. She didn't need to say anything. So now he feels like she's ashamed of the fact I spent time in prison. Like, what is he going to do? Walk in the door. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I was in prison.
Hi, I'm Paul, ex-con. How are you? 1-855-BERT show, if you want to get in on this and you have some kind of history with it. I think she might be saying, like, I don't want them ever to know it's insulting. It is insulting. But maybe she means like at this time, and once they fall in love with him, then she can say, hey, there's something I need to tell you about.
Well, I understand where Paul is coming from, but to be honest, I disagree. So even if she does never want them to know, I understand you feeling like, she's hiding you and you should accept me. But at the end of the day, she's accepting you. She can't promise that her parents will. And unfortunately, some people will judge you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So if she knows her parents and that they will judge him and not give him a fair shake if they know this information, and she's saying they don't need to know, why not just go with it?
All right, so let me interpret what you're saying here, is that they don't ever need to know because she accepts him.
Yeah.
And she's trying to do what's best for him and the family. So keeping this between the two of them is just fine. They don't need to know everything about his background. Same as his parents don't need to know everything about her background. She did a lot of crazy things in college.
Exactly.
She did a lot of experimenting. All right?
She was out there in the streets.
Yeah, she was. And, he's not going to tell his parents that. So maybe you're right.
Yeah. Like, why do they need to know at all?
They don't need to know at all. I think she just misstepped by verbally saying, don't mention your past, don't bring this up to my parents, because it makes him feel self-conscious about what happened, and that, well, if she's telling me not to tell them, does she deep down feel ashamed about what's happened to me in my past?
All right, Jasmine has some experience in this area. Hey, Jasmine, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for calling. What do you got?
So my boyfriend actually has been in jail too. And it was for something like super minor. He was arrested. And it's not that I didn't want my parents to know, because I don't care and I didn't care if they knew. But I knew that the person my mom was with was going to blow it out of proportion, and I just didn't want him to be put in the middle of that. So it was more like a protective thing.
Yeah, I love this take on it, too, because if you really know your parents and you know they're going to be judgy, and he's past all that, and it's one mistake, and they're going to judge him for that, and that becomes who he is rather than something he did, then why not protect him?
So instead of looking at it like deep down, she's judging him and ashamed, look at it like she's trying to protect him from parental judgment.
Perception is everything. That's exactly how I see it.
Okay.
Amanda, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show.
Mo's got it right. She knows her parents. He doesn't. She's just protecting him. He doesn't have to tell that. Don't lie if they ask specifically. Don't lie about it because that just makes it worse. But don't bring it up. Don't mention it. They don't need to know.
Thank you, Amanda. Okay, so if we're giving advice to Paul here, it's like, look, I know it stings a little bit, but she's really trying to do what's right here.
100%.
Yeah.
She's protecting you. Believe it or not, she accepts you for who you are, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day.
All right, I've got an Am I Normal for you guys, and I want you to be real honest with me because I'm having a real insecure time, okay?
Is it because you have that nose hair hanging out your nose right now?
Is it still there? I thought I plucked it.
Been here for a few days. Just hanging.
Wait, I've had a nose hair hanging out for a few days, and you guys are telling me on Friday?
No.
And we're in front of hundreds of people last night.
No, it's
for
in
a
the
charity event.
It's in the right nostril, and I mean, it is out. It's like, hello, everybody.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
I thought you were joking. Oh, no, that thing is out there.
Now I'm not going to even be able to do this segment.
You could see it last night on the big screen.
He was on the runway with that, hanging out.
I hate all you guys. Is it one of those gray ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Thanks for sweeping the carpet last night with your nose hair.
That thing is touching your chin. How don't you? You don't feel that.
You know what? I can't do the break knowing that this thing is hanging out. Just go ahead and hit the bed. I can't focus.
What are you calling those, Fu Manchu?
I can't focus on that. Forget it. I'm out of here. I got to go to the bathroom now and pluck. This is what you guys did to me.
Go to the bathroom and braid that thing.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.